Here we are. Back at it. Fighting for profit. They will send against me, what? Over 40 people for some measly amount of honor? No, it's a pretty big amount of honor, but hell no. Did you see those numbers? Those were crazy. Okay, back to the sect HQ. I really like what I see here. Feel like I did a pretty good job the last time we were at this, but we need more defenses, we need more everything. And most importantly, we need access to the ancient gods. Little by little this becomes more and more mandatory, but I want to build a sect headquarters first. Hey Cognito, hi there, welcome, happy to see you. But we're doing great work here already, so I'm preparing things quite nicely. It's been pretty difficult today to decide what to play. But today my hand hurt already a little bit while I was playing some Grim Dawn during the day, and I felt like I needed something that was easier on the hand. Because these ARPGs, they always kind of like exhaust my fingers at some point. Holding down a mouse button over the course of hours turns into a very strenuous task over time. Okay. I hope you had a nice day so far. I sure had a nice day today. My son finally learns, or has learned, to sleep, to find sleep alone, so happy with that. Okay. We need light in here, but I want ambient light. Torch lamp. Yeah, I feel like torch lamps are exactly the kind of stuff you would expect here. And we need to acquire food. Let's take these down. Oh, there's another corpse here. That's good. Oh dear. How old are they actually, if I might ask? I'm feeling very, very lucky with my son. He's a very easy sleep. He sleeps very, very fast. As soon as he's sleeping, there's no problem at all. 1.5 and 5, I see. Well, he never had any trouble with noises once he's asleep. It was just very, very picky and hard to get there, basically, yeah. But now he finally found enough confidence in sleeping, in finding sleep alone, and enjoying to be that grown up that he can finally sleep alone, and that's good stuff. It was very important to me that finding sleep alone would never been something for him with deep distress or something like that, and he somehow needed a lot of attention in that department. But everybody's a little bit different, I guess. So, my hunters. Randy and Zeus. Randy can't be a hunter. Wait a sec, I did... How am I supposed... How should that work? Not at all. That's why he's not doing it. Might as well delete that job here. So let's send Jam. Oh no. That's basically bad and worse. Or bad, worse, and worse. Bad, worse, and worst? Can't decide. But siege, while I'm not even at mortar technology, that's really brutal. Thanks, Cog. So, why didn't we claim and deconstruct these things yet? My. Mechanoid components. I have no clue what... Oh, I have no accessible spot configured. I have never seen those. My god. We need more room. We need to expand. So how to achieve that? Where to achieve that? Oh man. I'd say here. This is looking quite good. I like the idea. I do own a lot of lignite blocks, don't I? Oh, well, it's not exactly what I would call a lot, but enough for now. Enough to enable me another warehouse here. Because we probably need it. Keep it easy for now. Thanks. These guys are horribly equipped. The only thing I'm really good at is featuring lots of animals. Oh, we get attacked by the mech hive. That's a lot of scythers, though. Good thing that I have my barricades here. And scythers are always the easiest enemies to tackle when you got a lot of animals, in my opinion at least. So, let's go. I have no clue how it actually works if nobody votes, but I think yes, it must be a random decision then. It's the only thing that actually makes sense. Okay, we decimated those guys down by 2. Okay. So, very important. Okay, Randy actually prefers the battle axe today. That one time when I actually don't forget to manage that. Everybody unequip their logs. Ic0n, mount the rhino. You are the distraction. Okay. We will release the animals now. There we go. Oh man, mechanoids are always so tanky, but our weapons are pretty lousy too, gotta say. But we did it. Good stuff. I love my spike traps. They are so handy. Yeah, this gives us the proper Temple of Doom feeling. That's a nice beginning, but we need to dig deeper. Sorry, sometimes it just gets me. So, 1, 2 doors here. And tomorrow I want to force the construction of this room a little bit more. The hunters are coming back home. Wonderful. I sure do have a few scraps of bone. So let's go for blackened bone floor in here. It's time to add in some style, don't you agree? Let's hide that zone. Alright. But this colony is so friggin' hungry. It's amazing. So, I really need to unassign my animals or disallow my animals from the fields. zone. Here. Somehow I forgot to keep them away from the agriculture, and now they keep eating the crops from the fields. That's bad. It might be sustaining the animals, but it's also really bad for your agriculture. So we stopped doing that. Wait. I don't need to do it that detailed, but I do like to do it that detailed. Okay, now that should suffice. Trying to decide on a mod list for... Ah, you were mentioning that. I hope that helps helps out quite well, because I'm really bad at recommending anything there. Like, this is one of my worst problems as well, and I always keep staring at it until I finally find something. Oh yeah, this is looking like doom and gloom. I love it. Need to get rid of the hay though in the long run, but for now it has to stay there. There's just so much. Exactly. I really try to pack them together in with some thematic setup in mind to make sure that it at least somehow comes together, but then you still have so many things to decide from. Like the Feralist Tribe series I'm doing right now on YouTube, that's like, there are so many things I could do for medieval and Neolithic playstyle that if I would only add all the mods from this topic alone, my game would already explode. It's that insane. So here we go. Send the animals. Alright. It might be a little bit much for just a cougar, but I don't want to. Ic0n, what's wrong with you? You need to read the good book. Let's make that happen. So we do have a little bit of a odd relation to science in the cult here. So Ic0n, you are meant to research cult research. Altar of Sacrifice. I want to reach human sacrifice at some point. Why? Because I can. So I really do like what happens here. And while we're at it, let's add some more bone floor here. So bone china. Oh, I need to research that stuff. We need to refine those bones and to find bone china to adorn the floor of the Great Hall of the sect. Least I can do, you know. Least I can do. Now we need to dig out these areas, but I don't want to interrupt my cultists here with these things. So wait a sec, Ic0n, my friend. I said you need to read the good book. Ah, because now Sylvie went on a food binge. You do you. Spaceship chunks. Do we need anything? Not really. Except for steel. But they these things, they yield not really that much steel. But seriously, we should dig out some steel while it's still a peaceful time. An eclipse. Suddenly these things make a lot more sense, or have a lot more pressure and meaning when you add in a occult playstyle. Yeah, we deconstruct those. That's gonna give us the stuff we need. Now, who's one of my constructors here? Sky and Zeus. Gonna send her grab some food, and then I want her to finish that building here. We still won't have a roof done yet, but little do I care. Is she adept with plants? Oh no, she's not. Oh no. At least good old Zeus is helping out here. There we go. So, I'm afraid that power will be necessary here, yeah. So I really wanted to sit down and play some Factorio, but somehow my brain just didn't tackle it today. But we'll get there soon as well. Really want to finish the, I want to finish the smeltering areas for my space exploration runs, because it's gonna be majestic and a serious pain to construct. But well. Animal self-tame, mad animal, and thrombos. Well, choose your poison. And let's put torches in here. So, finally that's done. Good. Regular stockpile zone. There you go. And I need another column, of course, a bone column. So, one for here and one for here. And then ultimately I want to mine out the whole hall here. Oh, thanks. The flock must grow. Yeah, to keep eating everything. Actually, I do enjoy the pressure of food organization here a lot. As Ic0n researches, he feels like someone is watching him. So, he should be one of us at this point. Did I miss a message there? Let's see. Yeah, I did miss a message there. So, he doesn't need to research anymore. There we go. Let's see what animal I'll receive. Very curious already. But this looks a lot more atmospheric with these bone floors here. Like that. A meadow ave. Hooray! Awesome. These are so cool. Me happy now. Meadow aves are basically some of the best mounts the Alpha Animals mod pack has in store for you. Lexi, so you are the next person ought to read the good book. I see. That's okay. We need to reach the human sacrifice technology somehow anyways. Ah, cool stuff. Yeah, well, I need to create the necessary facility to produce the space infrastructure, because everything is so friggin' hungry. I'm already planning to create a whole array just for low density structures in the long run, because I smell that I will need dirty rotten amounts of these. So things are quite complicated there. Some days before I read somebody stating something like, yeah, and space exploration is all fine and dandy until you hit space, and then it goes all C-block on you. And I was quite amused. C-block seems to haunt me. I need to return to the island one day. Just gonna go mental now. Thing is, Factorio is for me a very exhausting and difficult game to play. Yet I love the challenge, and that's why I'm coming back again and again. But I got to say, I feel like it's one of the most difficult games I know. So basically, yeah, it's high challenge but high reward, I would say. Just decided that I want to go for electrical light in the storage areas. This is looking so menacing, especially with the leftovers of our enemies here. I mean, this will ultimately lead to severe mental issues with everybody hanging around there. But we are a evil cult after all, you know. You have to maintain your fame somehow. Let's plant some more hay grass here. You do love those floors? Yeah. It hurts you because it loves you. Yeah, that's a good way of saying it. I love that game. Like, Factorio is one of the greatest games I've played in my life, honestly. I don't know why, but I always keep putting Factorio and Rimworld on the same shelf in my head. For some reason, they belong together in terms of awesomeness and depth and what they offer. To build a bridge back to Rimworld, because we're actually playing Rimworld. So, I can't wait for the sacrificial altar technology to be researched. And I mean, well, a cold altar is going to be that awesome too, but I need to dig out the hole first. I think I'm going to start out small with the chapel here. Don't go all nuts here. Let's just build a small convention room for now. I can't expand it later anyways. Yeah, mods. That's true. That's true. I think mods are a very, very good thing to mention, because that's what combines Rimworld and Factorio for sure. They are both very, very mod-extensive games which have a very passionate modding community. I for sure love modders a lot, and their work is really enriching the gaming world as a whole. So, chronicling, what's that? Adds a reports button to the altar that shows the most recent sacrifices result in detail. Groovy. But I'll be okay with that first. So, I think Lexi should be initiated too. Yes, good. I mean, overall, this is not really a difficulty to not transform these people into cultists. I feel like this is more a method of enabling you to handily get rid of people that you want to get rid of in your colony. So what to do with all these mechanoids here? Can I already disassemble them? I don't think so, actually. No. I'll rather store them then. And also we need to put up more things here. I lack a proper workshop. We need to have a proper workshop. Also, my defenses need some upgrades. There were way too many scythers in my base. Very, very happy about the Meadow Ave that joined us here. Oop, that's a useless one. Alright. Yet another layer. Finally getting rid of all these throwing rocks. There we go. So let's see. What kind of floor do we need? Bone ash. What did I? I'm always struggling to remember where these things, where you can create those things. But I know one thing for sure, and that's me wanting a crematorium.
This is very personal.
Good lord. The volume difference between my... Jesus. So... I like to be to get scared like that. Oh, hi Bird, by the way, and hi Joe. So you will be glad to know I worked it out that I want 48 blue belts of copper. I know you are most of the time upscaling things harder than me, so I think I might be getting done with it and with like 50% of that, but still, what? 48 belts of copper. And thank you so much, Joe. You are most welcome. A third of the way there. Oh my god. Well, I definitely want to go this time in a way that I have the space to expand, you know? That's very, very important to me. Happy to see you all, my friends. So, let's have a nice evening. There's the angel moth here. We need to kill it. It wants to eat my cloth. And I want to eat it. Or, well, maybe not, but as a matter of fact, angel moths don't yield too much meat, but they are quite the killers. They deal a lot of damage and they eat cloth, basically. They eat everything textiles. That's why I hate them. That's why it has to die. And they go insanely quick into revenge. And no, Ic0n, you might be riding a elephant, but let Randy do the dirty work. As a sect leader, it is very, very unprofessional to let yourself get wounded. What you do as a sect leader is take the last stab at the victim while riding on an elephant. I like doing things with style. So yeah, I didn't announce today that I will go for Rimworld, but after pondering and pondering, I decided that I wanted to go for something chill, which is still interactive. But after that much Grim Dawn, my hand really needed a break. I had pain today between my fingers. Ooh, Sky and Ic0n. So, first things first, torso bite, leg bite. Yo, Ic0n. Let's see. Sky openly insulted Ic0n's brother's beliefs. So, well, the funny thing is that I know that this guy likes his brother a lot. I love to stay, but feeling rather ill. Oh no! Get better, friend. Get better. Thank you so much for dropping by, and I wish you only the best, my friend. Get better, man. Friggin' Corona. We have higher case numbers in the last few days too. Trunksy hit a trap. No. Yeah, well, I hope he'll stay fine. I mean, spooky stuff. It's all gangsta until it's about somebody you really directly know and stuff. Well. So, what's 10 Trunksy? Yeah, well, that's the thing with a pandemic. The problem about pandemics is it doesn't matter if you leave the house or not. As long as you're among human beings, you basically are in risk, and that's why pandemics suck. But, well, I really, from the bottom of my heart, I wish you a mild... I don't even know how to... You know, a mild case of this friggin' thing. And hope you get better soon, man. I keep being afraid of this as well, since we have the new kindergarten place too. But, well, I decided that if we don't bring him to the kindergarten, we will do damage for sure, because we all go crazy and stop being nice to each other, compared to possibly some risk when we would be getting ill. Well, the thing is, those strains, as far as I know, are not different in terms of mortality or anything. They just, in terms of infection chances, they go crazy. So at least it is not worse in terms of symptoms. That's the word. Yeah, do whatever you need to get well, friend. But it's really nice that you keep us updated, because I actually do care, you know. See you soon. So that was a pleasant surprise, but rather unpleasant news. Oh well. I just hope I won't be struck by that as well. Hey, a party is happening. Okay. Let's keep those grim topics away. I'm pretty sure that Joe will be fine. I know a lot of people that just went fine. They had COVID and they were fine. Although nobody had a nice experience with it so far. Good friend of mine living in the States, she struggled through it with her family too. So, let's see. There's still so much barracks style going on here. Yay! The reefers. 420, my friend. Thank you. So we still need, as it seems, 3 more rooms. Jeez. So there's 2, and I need a 3rd. Amazing. I want to build my church. But, well, for every cultist a nice home. So we need more food. Man. These animals might be a nice defense and all, but they sure do mean a lot of work as well. So let's shrink that zone. And I want more agriculture. Well, I'm going for potatoes. I know that corn is very efficient and all, but I do like potatoes too. And they are faster available. That's right now the most important thing for me. So wild boar are pretty dangerous to hunt automated, because they can go into herd revenge and things can get quite ugly quite quickly when you suffer a herd revenge from wild boar. I even lost a whole colony due to that once. But there's plenty to go here. So the alpha beavers are actually destroying the biome quite effectively. I will start killing them once they dare to enter my base though. But until then, I gotta say, there's really more than enough forest for us all to use. So I don't mind. Imperial ship down. So no thanks. I don't like those rewards at all. I don't like those rewards at all. Now researching occupational clothing, infantry helmets, hooray! So where is bone refining? Here, that's what I need. So we will need biofuel refining, and then I can go for bone refining. But sadly, we need to go down the way towards mortars now. That much efficiency I need to go for, sadly. I would regret it a lot if I wouldn't. Salt. Okay. I guess my kitchen people will use that. I guess that's a condiment for luxurious food if you want to use it. Also, I just realized this room is done. And slate blocks are available, or lignite blocks. Let's go for some more slate. I really like to have different colors of floor here. Inspired creativity on sky. Okay. Let's take that. And create proper walls. Because that's the style here at the sect. Or cult. Sect was a different game. But we are packing quite some workforce by now. That wasn't always that good. Let's shrink that. And proceed. Okay, that's a little bit cheesy, I know, but it's quite effective. And what's a cult without a proper maze? You have to pass through before you can actually enter the cult's temple and such. Oh, drop events. Oh dear. Let's see. My audience is quite a nice bunch. Let's increase this width here a bit. So, Sky is not really the kind of person I would send for art creation. Now, let's put some bed somewhere else. Dunalisk clutch mother. Oh dear. Well, that ain't that horrible, but we need to take care of that, or else it will spread the map with lots and lots and lots and lots of Dunalisks. They create eggs like crazy. Let's put down another torch here. And there we go. Enjoy your new room, friends. Now I only need 2 more rooms. That's quite a lot of population here at this drop of gold. Nice. That's really cool. Awesome. Small amounts of gold are necessary for a lot of things, and therefore I really appreciate that. Well, that last wall taking quite some time. I won't be arming this last wall with traps just yet. It's basically just here to buy myself some more time. Okay. At least those mining jobs are getting done a lot faster. So, Nurse Bob, Cognito's father-in-law, and Christina. So, Cognito's parents-in-law are visiting us. Ain't that a wonderful day? Aren't we all happy? Randy has a go frenzy. And we need a new research project. I totally forgot. Me derp. Let's go smithing. And geothermal power. I've got one source over here, one source over there. Okay. Do I have enough steel right now? Not really. Okay, now it's time to dig out some steel somewhere. There were some veins in the vicinity. Oh, there's a lot of silver ore too. Neat. We will put that to good use later. And there we go. Slate. Mine connected ores. Here we go. Man, we're still always constantly that low on food. My animals are just eating my food stocks that quickly. Everyone calls me Bob. Do I? I don't. Can't remember ever calling you Bob. Incognito, yeah. Ah, yeah, I wanted to build a crematorium when something funky happened. Now I remember. Okay, today we will get rid of the Dunalist Clutch Mother. Oh, wait a sec. The Dunalist Clutch Mother is getting rid of itself. That's good news. So... come here, birdie. Good. Well, that's gonna be a short fight. But you see that mace here comes in super handy. Here we go. Those Dunalisks, they always go aggro the moment you shoot at them. But just like I expected, we had no problem at all taking it down. My blood shrimp got a stab, which was enough to kill it in 13 hours. It's not that easy to wound a blood shrimp in a way that it's actually going to die because of that. They usually don't do that. More reefers! Ah, you're really that kind. Like, smoke leaf joints are my favorite drug in this game because they don't cause any severe addictions, and that work speed debuff is substantial, that move speed debuff as well, but somehow I'm always able to manage those quite well. Better than other problems. Okay. So much mining to be done. Mining 9. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of work to do until I'm satisfied with the interiors of the cult, but you gotta start somewhere. But at least I feel like we should be able to put up a altar quite soon. Okay. Definitely want this portion also made out of real walls. And we need more food. Again. So I think it's time to go for some manual hunting trip tomorrow and take down some of those piggies. Another drop event. Now it's up to you, friends. What's that stone? No, it's no stone at all. It's copper. Copper ain't that exciting. That escalated quickly. See, they lay eggs that quickly. Wow. Didn't expect that. So there's a grizzly bear. Cool. Let's eat it. Okay. Let's bring the whole cult and take down some animals. Let's start with the beavers and work ourselves towards other prey. That's no herd revenge happening here. That's a good thing. So, let's see. A lot of these guys actually got ranged weapons, except for Randy. He doesn't have a real ranged weapon. Alright, seems like I'm going lucky this time. Let's go for the bear. Wonderful. This will bring us enough food for quite some time. Okay. I'd say that's enough. Wait a sec. Are we seriously not carrying the bear home? Come on, Ic0n. Haul the grizzly. I said haul the grizzly.
You're welcome.
Hey there. Thanks for the follow, Shots McGots. Welcome to the cults. Meanwhile, building a wall inside the mountain. I really like what's going on here. Oh no, I didn't want to cancel that. Here we go. So, where can I fetch myself new marble? There. Let's haul these things. I just want the finest of marble floors for the cult. That sounds legit. And also I need more steel, seriously. Oh! Nice to read that. Yeah, well, I only recently started to stream more regularly, but that's basically just the next step in the evolution of my work. I always wanted to go for a regular stream as well, but I wanted to build the YouTube channel before. I wanted to build the YouTube channel to a certain degree before I went there. So. But I do enjoy streaming a lot too. Crows. What is that? I didn't even know that they can also look beautiful. Oh well. But all these things I'm streaming from now on will be released one day later on YouTube as well, so if you ever miss a stream, don't you worry. I got you there too. Thank you so much. It's so nice to read that. Well, it sure ain't that easy to find footing in this market nowadays. A lot of other people want to be there as well, and competing with all the other content creators sure ain't easy either. And then you have to fight against the algorithm, which is the most random master to serve ever. But well, I'm not giving up here. We only started here. We've only just begun. There we go. So, can we please mine out that chunk here? Before somebody does a silly thing again and entombs himself. We've all seen that. More often than enough. There we go. I hope well, Randy needs a break. But this is good enough, you know. So I ran out of lignite blocks, didn't I? Yeah. It's always the same thing. If you go for any stone blocks, they don't really work that well. So let's set up a lignite block thing there. Thrumbos. Yeah, well, it's just like Valheim is a perfect example for that. I did a lot of tutorials for the game, yet only one of them was really successful, even though a lot of my viewers were simply saying that there is no severe quality difference between those videos. It was just one video that went lucky and got a better ranking, and that's that. The rest is just bad luck, and you just keep on trying and trying and trying, and as soon as you are big enough, it doesn't matter anymore. But before that, it's really, really difficult, and well. But at the same time, I enjoy working like this a lot more over a regular work schedule. I really don't want to mutter here too much, because with this concept, as hard as it might be, and it sure is unfair in its own ways, but there's one good thing about all that. I have at least a chance to get out of it one day. And with a regular employment situation, I've never seen a way out of it. For me personally. That's why I went down the self-employment route. So you guys are actually voting for the Thrumbos. I won't be hunting them though. We don't have the necessary firepower for that. Far away from being that powerful. Well, let's see, how many Thrumbos does the game fling at me already? 3! Dear storyteller, are you insane? Let's hunt those deer. No, I'm actually German. I'm also living in Germany, but English is not my native language now. But as a matter of fact, my dad worked for the US Army the longer time of my childhood, so I was in contact with English language very, very early in my life, and I guess it stuck. I don't know. Also had a lot of friendships with people from America and UK, and well, gotta say I do like languages in general too. Ooh, there's the Dunalisk trying to eat my rat. Well, let's have a word with this Dunalisk. Do you see this little thing? Do you see the attitude? Let's send the rhino. What do you think you are doing, little thing? Thank you. That's very kind of you to say. But I guess it's a matter of, well, me being quite nerdy about language. I mean, one of my long-term dreams is still writing some book or something like that one day. When I earn enough money with streaming games, I hope, at least. So, Ic0n, why did you unequip your Colt knife? Can you please explain to me? Alright. Let's expand this a tad bit. But not here. Apparel. Where? Ah, here. Patch leather button-down shirt. Wow. Thanks for nothing. Patch leather is kind of like the worst you can get. But at least it came with a handy steel scrap, so I don't want to be that angry about it. I really need steel here. And I also really need a door here. Let's force that as quick as possible. So to everybody around here right now, I guess I won't be streaming regular during the weekends, because that's always family time for me, and in the time I would be streaming, I will be recording some stuff for the weekend, so most likely I won't be finding time to stream in the evening hours during the weekends, but I can't say yet. We are all quite flexible with that, and my wife supports me a lot, and if we find time for the stream, it will happen. But for now, I will try to stream 5 times a week in the evening hours. I can't promise that either, but that's the plan. But I don't want to force the plan too hard here. If it stops being fun, you guys would notice that after all as well. And that's not what I want to do here. Well, hunting thrumbos would have brought a lot of food into the storage as well. And that one here, isn't it isolated from the flock? Isn't it a nice... Oh man, I can't resist. We will do this, come on. What bad can possibly happen? We need the food. Alright. Sky got a gun. Lexi has no gun. But Sylvie had a gun. Alright. Let's get into position. Alright, this will be a lot more dangerous than anything I did before, so Randy and Ic0n are not supposed to go in up front, and Lexi neither. I think most likely everything will just go fine because I've got so many animals, but at the same time, Ic0n is a quite hefty animal enemy, so there we go. But that one's really super fine. Jam killing it slowly. Die Hard Wild Pawn Edition. Oh, we are getting it done. So for now I will do the shabby bone floor in here. We will later go for the really nice variants of the bone floors, but I need to research those before I can go for them, so one thing at a time. We will replace that later. But this sure does make a nasty impression there. A bulk goods trader. It's Jem's mum. Jem's mum is coming for a visit. So he's also the social guy, so he can say hi to his mum. So they got sheep. I'm not too interested, to be quite honest. But bulk goods traders usually carry steel around with them, and this one is no exception. That's good. I really need that steel. There's a lot of copper. Telling you what, we're selling off most of it because I made the experience that copper is so friggin' abundant. I will never ever need it in those numbers. You guys take some cigarettes and some reefers because I know that soldiers always are in need. Walled round window. No thanks. So these guys are selling nutramines though. I'll be buying all of them. Thank you. Mechanoid components are quite valuable too. Don't know what to do with them yet, but I'll keep them for sure. Okay, this time we're going to spend some money, but that's okay. I don't need to only earn money all day, you know. At times it's okay to transform money into something else. So that does make it more interesting to go into panoxycillin research. I will do that now. And also we need another research bench. I need more room. This place is so crowded. We can go for another research opportunity here. It's perfect. Because I just realized that one person just doesn't bring enough work power here. So, well, Lexi ain't a good choice there. Sylvie is busy with other stuff. Okay, we will do it like that. And I've got enough constructors, so let's keep it like that for now. Is that steel? No, that's tin ore. I'll ignore that for now. Much more important is to create marble blocks as well before we cut everything else. So I actually got 4 days worth of food.
This is very personal.
Yo, Cognito! Thank you! Holy moly! You guys are crazy. Thanks so much. Wow.
This is very personal.
So let's all enjoy the personality of Omega Squad Teemo. One day I might be even streaming some League of Legends again. but not
This is
ever ranked
very
again.
personal.
These times are over. So let's see. Cold altar. We're building it out of bones, of course.
This is very personal.
Cognito. I like that. Yo, Cock, you actually managed to mess with Zeus's
This is very personal.
subscription. Good job. Okay, now we also should consider, well, maybe not a skull throne yet. That would be a little bit too much. But we're going to build a bone chair here for now. Gem! Sad Wanda. To get in there while he sleeps. Well, the poor guy is now a little bit, you know, somebody has to fill in his spot. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Really. Means a lot to me. So, I have no clue what I can do with the Bone Cold Altar, but let's see. Worship deity preacher. No, Ic0n is the preacher. So we have only researched one of them. I see. I see. Of course, this is the Cult of Ic0n. What else? Awesome. Unnamed temple. So, okay, guys, you. I guess Cog, you are eligible to send in an idea if you got some. Also, I'm taking ideas about the temple's name because honestly, I'm at a loss of words right now. How did I call this place again? First Temple of Ic0n. Well, I can use that too, but so sacrifice. Offering plants, meat, or meals can only sacrifice there. Okay. Okay. Not there yet, but we did do the preparations so far. So, didn't I find some cool here prayer pillow or linkable pews? Well, I'd say we go for the prayer pillows now. And I'll do them out of Thrumbofur. Yes, that's an absolute waste of Thrumbofur, but I love it. You know. Let's do this like that for now. That's all the 120 units I got. It's the most decadent way of using Thrumbofur I've had so far. But, you know, this is a very important place for the whole cult, so I would say the boss would like to invest some really good resources there. It has to appeal the elder gods after all. We have struck compacted steel. What a surprise! So, a Norwegian forest cat called Pizzas. Rip. It was really hard, but okay, we got to rescue Pizzas. I can't. Brains melted from Helmad, House of the Sacred Ic0n. House of the Sacred Ic0n. Or something like that. So Mr. Hyde took down an entire angel moth all by himself. Oh, they're trying to kill me. I could ponder over that, because sacred is not exactly the right thing for a cult like that. We need something more sinister. And also I need to count, so we got 8 people except for the boss. So, furniture. I'd say, let's check out what else. Human leather. Well, yeah, we should do 2 of those at least. Okay. Finally, this is also being finished. So now I'll drop down some more torched lamps here. We might be featuring more modern sources of light, but at the same time I feel like with this whole setting I have chosen for this colony, torches are just really good. Need something more Lovecraft. That sounds really good. Self-regulated operations mech hive Juliet. Are you? I'm done. Like, we won't be winning that. No, not with the given resources. That's simply not possible. Holy moly. Inferno Spewer. Oh my god. Small raid. Small raid. Okay, we have to. And Ic0n is hiding in his room at this point, in this very moment. But oh, he found himself again. So let's see. Can't I? Well, I would need a comms console to recruit anybody. No. Dang. So this is one of those situations where I don't really see any realistic opportunity of winning that. But well. Oh, that's quite problematic. Sometimes I feel like the spawners of modded content go crazy because, you know, sure, this is 155% threat scale, but well, it's actually a pretty normal amount of enemies here for that kind of threat scaling. But let's see, they are spreading themselves out quite extremely far, so that might be actually a chance of winning that. But those traps are really not enough for mechanoids in these amounts. But, well, let's see. Everybody had a meal here. Yeah, well, probably should be able to deal with that. I've got a lot of animals. Yeah, I don't know why, but I also realized that with the modded content, sometimes they just happen to spawn insanely strong amounts of enemies, more than regular. And sometimes I reloaded these incidents, and then the same event happened again with a lot less pressure. With so... You know, it was hard to perceive it as the same event, basically. But, you know, that's just how the game goes. So with this situation here, I hope to at least have a chance to take them down here before they can totally annihilate me. Those Inquisitor things are really concerning me, though. But for now, the 2 phalanxes are going down like no problem. But now we got fire issues. So let's recall the animals. And that's gonna be the biggest issue here. Oh dear, I need to move my folks. If that thing's going to spit fire on my guys, it's all gonna be over. So, way too much fire here involved. The real issue are the centipedes. If I'm able to tank the centipedes and take them down, meanwhile, we're all good. If not, everything is lost. It's just that simple. But I feel like we are at a good spot, I just wanted to say, and then that Inquisitor thing just exploded. Okay. Alright, so these Inquisitor thingies, they are way more deadly than I thought. I see. So probably that's gonna kill more of my animals. Good lord, they are so crazy. Oh man. That sucks so hard. That sucks so brutally hard. Like, just whenever I think I got some hold or I'm okay with mechanoids in general, I discover something new like that. That's so stupid, actually. That counters my strategies 100%, you know? And basically, what friggin' angle should you take these guys, then? Yeah, great. So... yeah, I've got almost no animals left. And that was only because those 2 friggin' Inquisitor thingies. That really, at times it makes me super angry, gotta say. Because it feels that cheesy, it feels that forced on me to have to fight against stuff like that. So let's hope the elephant is going to be running away. Why is the elephant running away? At least the elephant is tackling the centipede's attention, but seriously, that feels so stupid. I basically only lost because I didn't know that these Inquisitor thingies just destroy everything around them. And even if I knew, how would I have been supposed to deal with that? Like, you have to split up your team, and you know, you can't really command animals. Like, wow. I think I might be actually uninstalling the mechanoid mod under these circumstances, because it's just, I don't know. Yo, why is my elephant not attacking, though? Nobody knows. Sorry for the rant, like, I'm more than willing to take difficult decisions or accept difficult situations and such, but I don't know, like, I just wish the mod devs and all would stop to just pump in as much pressure as they can into those friggin' mechanoids, and more and more and more and more. I'd like to have more different late game threats, and not only friggin' mechanoids. I feel like the whole late game of Rimworld sometimes is only mechanoids, you know, and that was the small raid. Okay. Sorry. I feel pretty angry right now. In a bad way. Because that was no fun. That was really no fun at all. Like, I feel like I just got exploded by a silly event that was just overscaled, basically. I have no clue, Cog. I only know that Joe was pulling it off the other day. So... Let's see. But surprisingly enough, we won that. I mean, if it wouldn't been for those Inquisitor thingies, I actually would have won that quite decisive. Good stuff. But I am really considering to try and to turn off that mechanoid mod because I don't know. The mod list for this one now, I don't have that, but the mini map is Dubs Mint mini maps. Yeah, exactly, shots. Exactly. I don't know. Those mechanoids are pretty unbalanced overall. The thing there is, personally, raids flee at some point. Mechanoids don't. Raiders or human people get downed at some point. Mechanoids don't. Human beings bleed down at some point. Mechanoids don't. It's just, the list goes on and on. It feels like everything overpowered went into one faction and the other factions are like, oh, well, they're just there. They're just fun. Really, that's... Hooray! Thanks for rescuing Joe. He deserves that. He rescued somebody else too. Okay, I guess I'm done with my rant now. I hope we can just get through this now somehow. They really are unbalanced and you really don't get anything decent. Yeah, that's on top of that. The loot really sucks. The loot from these guys really is 99% of the time just horribly bad. Like, just a few scraps of steel. Okay, the plasteel is really handy. You eat plasteel in the later stages of the game. But it's like... I really noticed that whenever mechanoids are involved in that scale, I feel like the whole game revolves around defending against them. And that's just the part that sucks. And that one time now when I wanted to be happy that I'm actually pulling it off decently, and for the first time I felt like, man, this time I'm going well against those mechanoids, and then I sent those friggin' Inquisitor BS thingies. But well, I guess some people enjoy stuff like that. So everybody can be happy with that. But I don't know. I am quite happy that you guys decided to save Joe. Wait a second, nobody treated him? Oh. Sorry, I hate it when that happens. Like, everybody got a treatment except for that one guy where it was really, really important. Seriously, guys, I configured... Ah, Cog is carrying the medicine. Yeah, thanks. I'm surprised myself. I'm surprised myself. I honestly thought when those Inquisitors blew up that I actually sealed my fate, and that was that. But well, there you got the power of the animals. Now I need more. I need new animals. The old animals are dead. Can we please have new animals? At least Petra and Trunksy survived, and that friggin' rat. Okay. Bucks. They had a intermediate trainability, right? Right. So bring it. We need new stuff. Alpaca? Can we train that intermediate? Yes. Good. We need meat shields. That was scary. Pigs. Pigs are good too. Doctor, my arm hurts a little. No idea what half of them did. Yeah, that was the flame cannon. I don't know why the devs of those mechanoid mods went that batshit crazy with with the mechanoids. I really expected something more fun, but quite the opposite is the case. This extensive use of fire is really getting on my nerves, especially since the Rimworld AI of colonists handles burning individuals that horrible. They don't try to quench fire on each other. You immediately lose control over the people. You even have to download a specific mod to teach people to roll on the floor and try to quench their fire. It's just... it's just absurd. Thanks, Cog. I really appreciate that, Elephant. Goes well with Trunksy. You got a name for that one? So you may... I mean, you buy one, you name one. So I'm listening. Man, I seriously consider Alt F4ing the next time when something like that happens. I feel a little bit ashamed about that, but I don't know. Also, why is, man, my whole logistics inside here is a mess. Dumbo will do. That was actually one of my favorite movies when I was a kid. I really loved Dumbo. But I mean, as a kid, it's hard not to love Disney productions. They were literally made to appeal us. Dear Lord, we need better weapons. That's for sure. Alright, but we're gonna get there. So, Ic0n's arm is better. He can keep it. He's allowed to keep that arm. As a matter of fact, but he's not allowed to receive that costly medicine anymore. No hate, but we don't need that. Yeah, well, because mechanoids are working like that, I actually started to use that many animals, because I realized that animals are one of the most powerful tricks against mechanoids, and that's why I became that angry when I saw those Inquisitors, because I felt like, come on, it's already hard enough to deal with them, and now you even take that away from me. That one method that was quite foolproof to get things done, you know. A drought, oh no. Yeah, my crops will die now. Too bad. Alright, so I just decided that I will cut my stream a little bit shorter than the last few days. I'm pretty tired, and that experience right now was pretty stressful. And I'm afraid, like, if something difficult goes down on me one more time, I would be not enjoy. I am afraid that I might be not looking back at this evening in a positive way, and that would be really, really sad. So 90 minutes of stream are cool as well, I suppose. So, yeah. Very, very happy to get that Megasloth. Okay, you get to name that before I leave. So, we need a name for that. Thanks, man. But I really realized also that I'm quite tired. Now we are back to break even. We can rebuild. Exactly. That's the good thing about Rimworld. I keep playing even if I only have one person, because it's just, it works. What's the gender? Give me a sec. It's a male. Ic0n is already taming all those animals outside there. I love it. So, okay, we have to wait out this event now too. Give me the trader. If you want to make me really, really happy, give me the trader. Alpacas going in too. guy is really, really good with animals. Animals 18 at this point. Lazy Larry. Yeah, I remember you. I remember we had something like that already on our minds the last time. There we go. Aw, thanks for the trader. So I definitely plan on a stream tomorrow. And yeah, like I already mentioned before, I'm going to repeat that. Weekends, most likely no stream, because I will record some YouTube stuff during the evening hours. But maybe I'll get lucky and I can record something during the daytime hours of the weekend. But that's going to be quite unlikely, because my dear wife needs her free time too, and my son also loves his daddy time, so that's that. But you guys are really, really a great bunch to entertain here. Really start to enjoy my daily streams more and more. So I want to wait out the trader too as well, because I don't want to have any unfinished business here with these things. I really need to research microelectronics at some points, because I think I could have summoned some mercenaries when that happened, and that could have helped a ton. Aw, thanks, man. That's really, really nice to hear. That's, I was very surprised how quickly the whole project grew and the whole community came together. I never would have expected that I would hit over 3,000 subscribers in just 1 year. I was absolutely astonishing to me. I'm really, really happy to have all of you here. I'm really meaning that. That was such a big surprise for me. So, sadly, no animals you could possibly want to have. Although I... Oh, wait a sec. Devil sheep. Oh, but only devil sheep ram. But we have to hire. We are a evil cult after all. I couldn't take myself seriously if I wouldn't buying those devil sheep. Like, seriously. What kind of cult would I be? Also, we can pay in a different currency called wood. Like, seriously, plundering this guy. But, well, no. I don't want to destroy all my stocks, because we have to... Wait a sec, we can also buy... can also pay with bone. So, let's do it like that. They really buy all the junk here. Psychoid leaves, 1.3k. I really need to process that a little bit more thoroughly next episode. They are selling fermented rotting mounds. Nice. Alright, so that's going to be it for today. And like I mentioned, this stream will be uploaded on YouTube as well, but with a day delay. So you will be most likely seeing that tomorrow. Or tomorrow? Well, basically tomorrow, whenever you think, but I'm keep releasing these things at 1 hour after midnight in German time zones. Alright, thank you guys so much. Was a good one, and let's all hope that Joe gets well soon, and yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Goodbye.